So, guys, welcome back to another game of League of Legends. We were a little late into the game, so let's get this show on the road right away. Without Q, we got the regular Spell Thief's Edge for the Tribute Award, and of course our famous Sweeping Lens. And let's see, right now, we're support Lux, we have a Jungle Ramus, mid Yasuo, top Darius, and ADC Jinx. On their team they have, let's see, this is most likely a mid Akali. I don't know because sometimes she's played top. ADC Caitlyn, support Soraka, and top Gangplank. So juggling Italy actually has been something that's been quite popular. Oh, and if you guys don't know, this is the new Jinx skin. Love the skin. Look at that. Like, this skin is just awesome, in my opinion. So it's going to be really cool seeing it in-game. It has a lot of cool splash outiness. The splash out isn't, like, high-key like quite a few things. Okay. So, they don't see me, because that thing fades, or at least doesn't fade pretty fast, but the vision it gives fades pretty fast. So let's see. This actually goes through one minion to another, to perhaps another, like a champion or any other unit. So let's see if I can't just get some poke off. As a support, poking is a must, and especially since I have the Spell Thief's Edge. So if even getting off a few basic attacks would be very helpful. And since this is a real world and will last a while, it's okay to just put it down a little bit early. Unlike the other ones, it won't fade so fast. The only problem here is Soraka has a nice heal. What? They put more wards? Let me just put all that stuff down. Just cause. You see, she's almost dead, so I thought, why not? Okay, so heal. So that just kind of turned bad. Sorry, I didn't know if I was too much commenting. So okay, so I guess Jinx said she meant to heal, not flash. So it's error on both our parts. I mean, I didn't have anything to really support which. So maybe secondly, I should have gotten my shield, so that I could protect her, but I guess that turned out sad on both parts. And if Caitlyn didn't heal, I would have actually been able to kill her. I think it was a combination actually. I think Soraka healed her, and she healed herself. So that was just an overpowering amount of healing, I guess you'd say, and that pushed us out of lane. And that's just a little sad in my mind because we were actually doing pretty well. We got them both very we got them both very low, and we totally could have probably taken them. Yeah, I think we could have taken them out, even if it wasn't like what, maybe not a right away thing. Okay, so I just want to get off a lot of poke there, so if I can just do something. Yep, and there's those heals that we all love and hate. So I don't want to get too much damage taken on me, so I'm gonna almost like border this fight. Okay, I didn't mean to do that, but who cares at this point? Okay, so I dodged that unconsciously. Dang it, she dodged. She's amazing. She saw that coming like 3 miles away, I guess. See, I don't know if my binding can get all the way. I mean, my whatever could get all the way through. So let's get off some nice poke. So I don't know if you could actually get too much done there in the end, but hopefully You know, I can just get some poke off, avoid getting killed at this point. Let's see, there's no wards in here. We don't need anyone coming from afar. Did they nerf Jinx like WTIL? I don't know if they nerf Jinx, to be completely honest. Did I get her? I don't know, did I get her? Yep, I got her. So right now we're in a bit of a tizzy. So, I don't know what just happened. I see, I guess he just dived and died or something. And Gangplank didn't attack back, so it was an execute. So right now, we have a lot more deaths than they do, but it's not like it's actually counting towards a score, and they're not getting gold for it. So I guess it's not too bad, because if you guys didn't tell, I didn't really want to mention it at the time, but Rammus died in his jungle somewhere, so oopsie days. Let me just throw that there. I don't know. I think I actually like helped my teammate get that. So I don't know if we could have done too much there. Okay, I don't know if Rammus can do too much. They seem to back off, so I can't tell if they have a ward there or not. But they might have warded it while we were gone. And I'm just attacking this, so for no reason. Just gonna do that. Right now I can't do anything at the moment, sadly enough. I want to get the Sight Stone, but doesn't look like I can do that either. So I'm just gonna stick around, hopefully not meet my unfated end. Okay, so I just can't take damage, but if I can get like a few bindings off, even though I can't do any damage with my mana, if I can get one binding off, I think Jinx can take a big advantage of that and actually get the damage off herself. I don't see anything in here. And it seems like Jinx herself might be, Caitlyn herself might be backing. Okay, so I'm so close to my goal. And let's see. There's nothing in here, but hopefully she could get a ward down, but it doesn't. Seems like she doesn't have one, sadly. So right now, Caitlyn's almost level 6, but I want to just stay a little bit longer, just a little bit longer. Because if Caitlyn comes back, she could definitely bring on some pain, I guess you could say. Okay, that's enough. Okay, good. Now I gotta get back. I gotta get back at all costs. Cause you see, Caitlyn's ult, if like a minion were to step here and she saw me, I'd probably be at this point a little bit low enough for her ult to just go ahead and kill me. So let's see, you go for the ruby crystal and you go for this, cause right now that's what's most important. Having some kind of whatever. He is such a done champ, to be honest. I don't know. I think his design's pretty cool. Like his ult, he summons his frothy crew. Oh, if you guys didn't know it, this is Tactical Attention Summoner, a Lord Ping, and it's from Lux. It's like, whoo! There's a few like little tidbits that you might find out about League of Legends, like Lux Withdrawal by Swain, Tactical Withdrawal. Okay, so Rammus is coming, but he's coming from a pretty far distance, so we should be pretty, you know, fine for a little bit, I guess. He's not gonna be here for a while. And I'm gonna go ahead and ward here and here. And Rammus is here now. Okay, so we got that. Okay, I was hoping we could stop her, perhaps before she got away, but that's not the case, sadly enough. But if we do things right, we should be able to do this. I believe in our team, in that little minuscule sing-songy voice. Okay, so I took a lot of damage there, so I gotta be careful. Okay. I will definitely. I don't think they need me too much, so let's see if I can't just make them plays. You see, if I can just get that off. Okay. So I hope that made it easier on my team. I wasn't exactly wanting to get the kill, but hey, I'm just really wanting the assist. Just needed it. Zac. Who's Zac? I guess maybe Zac is someone she knows. Maybe the Ram is. Oops. I'm gonna do stuff like go back. And if she sees me and ults me, I can make a big advantageousness out of that. But of course, I feel bad for the Jinx because leaving her puts her at a little stage of vulnerability. I usually get like cooldown reduction, but I can get that in, in my boost, but I can get that on a lot of other items that I get for support. So getting some extra movement speed to get back to lane faster is kind of a better choice at this point. Oh no. Dang it. That's what you gotta be worried about. If she can get like you low enough, no matter what you do, she could get you. Okay. I guess she's thinking like Jinx is having problems now, but I guess she hasn't done very good, and I'm pretty sure they did some nerfs in the latest patch. I don't know if Jinx is one of them, but Kaylin is pretty strong, so I'm not gonna say anything bad. I mean, she's had some rough trouble, and especially with the beginning, like with that little mistake, which I totally don't blame her for, because I mean everyone makes mistakes, but I mean like that could have that put her like that error in key pressing kind of like did a lot to put her behind, and that's not like fun for anyone. It's all I can do to keep them off the toy for now. Need to get Ward in. Okay, just need assistance from Dumb Jungler. And hopefully if they're friends. Okay. So I'm taking a lot of unnecessary damage and I don't have any heal. So sadly I can't really do too much. But with both of here at the moment, going in for something might be a little ill-suited for them. Okay, so for now, let's slow that out. That's our ace card. I don't think her ult should be back up by now, but if it was, that would have been like could have been the death of us. Just saying, because our ult is like, I mean not our ult, our W is a big defense against. Okay, if he can stop her in her tracks. Okay, I think our team should be able to get that, so good job, team. We're making them playmaking in the bot. Okay, so let's see. Next, this just gives our slow a little bit more power. Let's see if we can't just make it difficult on her. Okay, so she's just playing out and avoiding it, so it can actually be a good zoning tool. Sorry, my phone went off a second. I hope that guys didn't bother you. Okay, but my E is a scouting tool, as if I were to put in that bush, we'd be able to see if anyone was coming. In fact, I'll show you guys right now. Ooh, that bush is illuminated. It's also a good zoning tool because it can do a fair amount of damage, and some people like are more like way around it. So now, by now, I'd say our team should be doing a pretty good job. And okay, just making sure Jinx didn't have a problem there. As a duty support, I must put my life on the line for those who need it. But right now, it seems like even though we had a somewhat rough beginning, that we're getting right back into this game. Let's see, what item do I want? There's plenty of good support items, but let's get one with cooldown reduction and I'm thinking right now, this is an item I'm planning on getting later on, but let's start with getting some of this. I don't think plan on really completing this for now. And rather than ability power at this point, I probably want to get something with health and cooldown reduction. Such as... Right now, I don't really have to worry about that, because it's a tough decision to make at this point. And I might have been taking too long, so they're getting up out of it, and I have to apologize, but... I guess, if you can't play near the ADC, then you play Kate. Lol. Okay. I'm not saying, I'm just saying what you said. I think that was kind of a little mean, to be honest. It's like saying, oh, if you have no skill, you play Kate. Which, not true. I mean, I had no skill and I played Kate before, but I mean, I play Kate because she's fun. And I like fun champs. Okay, so, I don't know if they spotted Darius. So there might be a ward somewhere, because as soon as he started coming, they kind of like bottle rocketed the other way. I don't know what just happened there. I was knocked off course by something. And I guess the enemy team just wanted to stop chasing that. I guess. Okay, so as you see, Gangplank can be an annoying champion sometimes, so it's been said. Okay. So let's see if we can't just take them out. We don't want to be too close to the Akali, because if she can jump on us, that would be bad. Oh, we were attacked from behind. Okay, so right now we should be completely fine to do this crazy endeavor. Okay, so right now, thank you. There's not much I can do for my team, so I'm going to put down a shield and just be here for any general support they might need. Want to avoid that trap. That could be my death. Oh, and let's see. Kind of want to be buffering, like. So right now, I don't have anything I can really do, and neither could the Yasuo. And hopefully Jinx won't go too hard, but she'll keep them off of us. And hopefully I can get back without death. Okay, so it seems like I've escaped alive. Yep. But let's see. Omeka is a good item. But that's like a later game thing when you're sieging, when you're on the siege for towers and such. Or diving. So let's see. There's plenty of good items such as the Michael's Crucible. So I guess I'll go for that. Get some cooldown reduction. As you guys see, I'm at 25 right now, so getting the boots aren't really necessary, so you can get a boot with more, perhaps a powerful effect that will be somewhat more beneficial. Right now I have 436 movement speed, so moving around is quite easy, and getting to, so like, let's say getting towards teammates that need help. Okay. So let's see, let's get some wards out actually. Hopefully we don't get caught out, but who knows. Getting some nice wards here and there, which can help us swat our enemies and protect ourselves. Well, another job of the support is also, with this item, the red sweeping lens, I can go ahead and keep people off. Okay, just in case. Okay, I was thinking that perhaps I didn't want to steal that, so I didn't go directly for her. And whatever. But, Nidalee is an odd case. I don't know where she went. She's very speedy fella. So let's be careful not to take too much damage. Okay. Oh no, please don't kill our teammate. And by that I mean you weren't close at all. So I'm gonna go this way. Come from behind. Okay, now I'm taking too much damage. And let's see, I think I got him under that shield. And that might have saved his life, guys. Supports save lives. They're the real heroes. Forget about firefighters and everything. It's the... I really hope okay, good, I didn't steal that. My team has no tank and CC. I guess that's the bad thing that I've said before. If you don't have like a frontliner, like let's say Rammus, or even Darius, they're very good frontline people. But it seems like Nidalee could go tank, and so could, I guess, Gameplay could go Bruiser. So it's not like they don't have the capability of a frontline, it just seems like they've ignored that need on their team for now. I guess you could say. Which is all the better for us. Like, Nidalee, like, you've seen me play with tank on the top lane. Sure, it might affect your jungle clear a little bit, but if having her as a frontliner is actually pretty decent. Like, as you guys saw with my Nidalee game, I kind of just went around and jumped everywhere. Well, you guys are LOL. I'm kind of useless. I mean, you're not useless, Jinx. You had a tough early game. You ain't useless. Sorry guys, I must concentrate. Poke. I'm less helpful than I could be. You had a tough early with the flash thing. I don't want to steal it, but I'm gonna go around this way. So tell where they might be going, and even if I don't catch. Okay, so right there, I had a little bit of trouble, but Rammus as our frontliner could probably do something. And with Jinx behind him, I think they definitely can make some plays out of that, even if it may be a little bit hard. Come on, playmakers. We've shown that we have Utspa, I guess you could say. Come on, Jinx. That was close, Jinx. But they did have a few little minute errors in that kind of play, but can't really argue with that. That was pretty well executed for what it was, but it seems like it wasn't totally all in there. Like, they had like some messed up like coordination. Like, one was less, it seems like Jinx was like less eager to go in, which could have been like, I wanted to leave him a set modem, but I won't leave team yet. You see, like Jinx, that's kind of like what I go for sometimes. Like, sometimes I think it's better to like maybe leave a fight, and I could see that was what Jinx was thinking, and it might have been better to leave that fight, but it's pretty nice to think that you won't give up on your team, you know? So I pretty much negated all that damage, if you guys didn't know. So it seems like she's going back. Either she's taking a kind of unorthodox retreat path, or what might be more likely is there's either a dragon, which could obviously be true, and it's gone. I don't know, did they get the second dragon? Let me just take some of the ouchies away. And I think I saw them in there. Okay. Oh, crud, 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 crud. Thing is, you gotta be careful. You gotta like be able to take the enemies from all sides. So while my team's coming from the front, I'll come from the behind. Come on, shield. Okay, so you guys see, I might be a little aggressive as a support. And that's kind of where I get my chutzpah. Okay, throw down a whatever a shield. Okay, and I got that off too. Cool, I'm doing pretty dang awesome. Just gonna throw down a shield on him. Huh. Okay, for now, I'd say getting out might be a little nice. Okay, so you guys see, my shield is OP. Yasuo, the shield OP. Haha, that taunt grab was beautiful. Yeah, it was actually a really good play, but haha. I don't know if anyone else noticed but me, because it wasn't too noticeable, but if you guys didn't see, like, okay, so I'm kind of like being really slow out with this, but I don't know if you saw, but when the Caitlyn ulted the Yasuo, no one defended it with their bodies, which is the usual thing. I used my shield actually, which did a pretty good job in defeating it. And right now, Jinx might be in a little bit of danger. So let's see if we can't just stem the flow of trouble. Okay, I don't know if revealing yourself right away would have been the best. Okay, so right now I don't have too much to worry about, so going this way would be best. Hopefully. Okay, no one body blocked for me. That's fine. I didn't use my shield either, so I guess, you know, that was my fault, but... And I'm sure these sounds would have ended if I smashed my EW button. I might have been able to shield myself, but... I don't know if you guys realize this. I was silenced for a little bit, and now it's time for the Ohm Wrecker. If you guys don't know, I'm gonna come in and wreck your ohms. The Ohm Wrecker. I come in and wreck your arms. Play on words. Ohm Wrecker. I wreck your arms. I misspelled that even though I tried my best, guys. No. Okay, so at this point, let's see. The only real threat at this point, in terms of getting kills, is the Akali. But they have, as a big frontline team, have a decent amount of damage, so we shouldn't underestimate them either. You know, that reminds me of a battle I once had, where we underestimated our enemies pretty largely, I guess you'd say. We were actually a 3v3 with my friend, and we had plenty of chances to win. But our team kind of like, my friend Alex, he was a friend from school. He had a nice, fantastic idea of how great it would be. How like a kind of like an idea of how nice you could do things with, like, he really had a lot of fun. We were killing them over again. I wanted to get it over with because I don't know if I could say I felt something brewing. Okay, I'm sorry, my team. I am a greedy mother. I'm a greedy. Whoa. So I of course wanted to go ahead and take that kill for my team because I believe I've worked hard and okay, so There was no way I was getting out of that. But hopefully Darius can. If I have to fall to protect my teammates, may I be the one that falls. That is my motive. And it worked out just fine. I was going 0-2, now I'm going 1-3. So it's a little bit better than what I had before, I guess. But it's not much better, sadly. I, as a man, have my pride, and I wish to pursue battle in the most manliest of fashions. But I must have each and every man his own struggle. Okay, so I don't know if it's the best thing to do that. It wasn't a Akali on the front lines. But to each man his own chutzpah. And out of completely under necessity, I would call it, if Akali ever did come in like flying in for some reason, you gotta be the guy to have the job. So let's see. At this point, I'm just going ahead and clearing out a jungle for this tasty red buff. But it's kind of not probably my place to take it, but you know, I am the hard-working support who puts every meal on this table. So I don't care right now. Give me this tasty red buff. You know what else? This is the entirety of Darius. The Kuryu is ridiculous. Yep, I guess you guys could see that the Gangplank was doing some damage because he auto-attacked me, took out all my health, and then Q'd me for so the deed would be done. So let's see. He, as a big damage dealer, is quite effective. And I'm sorry, team. I couldn't save our turret. Okay. To each man his own. To each warrior his beliefs. Do not give in to the dreaded world that tries to tell you what you can and can't do. So I just took a few good waves of minions, so I'm strong. I got gold in my pocket. Still not enough for the Umreka, but so I cannot entirely wreck homes yet. I won't be coming to your house in the middle of the night and destroying everything, sadly. So let's see. That's why you play cat. That's my creepy laugh. You guys cannot take my unpredictable laugh. Ooh. Okay. So I don't think sticking around for that would be wise. I mean, Rammus tried to do a lot. Okay, I actually got a kill there. And Darius ended up being amazingly strong. I mean, not Darius, but Gangplank. So he can do a lot on their team. So we should be cautious of him. I don't know why I had trouble saying that. So we had some struggle. Soraka is carrying. Please, I'm the one carrying my entire team. Look at that. 2, 4. Oh wait, Soraka has more kills than me. Dang it, less deaths. Everyone complains about the new Raka, but they made her so much better. I liked old Raka, but new one is fine too. Okay, so we're getting caught. No more getting caught. Group and push. We must not throw. As you guys said, like I've said a million times before, it's not over till it's over. And while we had a hurtful lead in the beginning, we do not want to get rid of that lead so easily. To each man his own, to each man his beliefs. To each man's his own, to each man his beliefs. Okay, so for the most part, I can take a lot of poke. And even though I thought he was doing a lot of damage before, it might have just been his auto attacks that did more damage than his Q. But I think I should be fine to weather this storm. Let me just heal myself up. I know that could be used for like a last second heal on my teammates, but for the moment now, I definitely... Okay, so using that like that might have not been the best thing in the world. But, perhaps it would make them a little bit more willing to go in on us and make a mistake. I didn't want to steal that. Just so you guys know, I didn't pop my W, but I was also having it there just because I was afraid. Okay. So, there's not too much for me to completely like worry about. Okay. So they have amazing chase potential, as expected from Nidalee and Akali. So like I've said before, you can't count out the enemy so fast. They could totally wreck us like they've been doing. And the Banshee's Veil is in order, I guess you'd say. I mean, at least I would say. As they do quite a bit of magic damage, I guess. Let's see. Yep, magic. They're pretty much magic damage oriented, so... Too late. We aren't. It's funny because Jinx, like, he's kind of like iterating what I said. It's not too late for them to make a comeback, and I've said that. But that's what Danny Peck is saying. Like, ha, no, it isn't. But Jinx is like, ha, yeah, it is. So let's see which one of them is right. Is it too late for them to make a comeback and win? Because I mean, if we make too many mistakes, like that mid lane fiasco, I mean, I wasn't going to get out pretty much no matter what, because I was trying to stay there and help. Okay. To each man his own. Okay, so for now, we're actually doing some fine job here. Yep, and we all get snared. I was kind of expecting that, but who cares? Okay, so I guess we could have gone in, but no one wanted to. Whatever. Whatevs. Okay, so now I have more health. So I should be able to survive a little bit of abuse from my enemy friends here. So hopefully we could do damage and take them down. They're all going to be up soon, so back off. Okay, just back off. They're all up, and staying in would be foolish. Foolhardy at most, I guess you would say. So it seems like they were distracted for the most part, and we were able to make it off with the top. So let's see, I could probably go ahead and get upgrades of all my important items. I want to get Captain as a support to let my teams go faster as they approach. Let's see, for here it's pretty much mostly a full build, because I am actually really strong. And I would say, yep, let's see, we lost Yasuo and Rammus. So, two of our stronger characters have lost Baron buff. Sadly, that is very regrettable. And they're continuing the chase. So hopefully they continue for too long. And let's see. Okay, hopefully she could continue the chase, but she can't. It's a little Regretful that we couldn't, but we can still continue to push. Now let's back off. Come on, let's go. Blue buff? Come on, I want my blue buff. I'm just saying we shouldn't count our chickens before they hatch. I mean, didn't say I was getting it, and I really don't care which one of us gets it. It was only like, more or less a distraction for the enemy team. Okay, Gangplank might be coming around. I almost want to blow this area up. Okay, so Rammus is by his lonesome, so it seems like he could definitely handle himself. Yep. Okay. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say he can definitely get that if we're not careful. And he's gonna execute himself, I guess. Okay, so that's all over and done with. We've taken him. Now we can claim our reward. Another dragon yet for us. So, like, I want you guys to know that I still think that they can make a comeback if we slip up. So at this point in the game, you should never slip up. Okay, guys? Never let your guard down. Never think it's too late for your opponents. Fight on with bravery, like unseen by the legs of anyone before you. Okay. Let's go ahead and disable the turret for the moment. Okay, so at this point, we lost our Baron buff, but that should not be too much of a problem. Okay, so for the most part, Akali should be dead. Okay, so yep, she is dead. Okay, so we didn't exactly go positive, but GG, well played. I hope everyone had a lot of fun watching. Everyone in the game had a lot of fun playing it. I hope you guys learned quite a bit from this match, because it was a lot to learn, whether or not you believe it. And another example for, I'm really emphasizing this once again because I've emphasized this a million times, but you have to have a frontliners on your team. Like didn't have any frontliners, so their squishies were able to be picked out pretty easily. And like they said before, like they had a little trouble because they had no tanks or CC, so that's kind of really important. But you need a lot of good picks and positioning. Like they had a lot of good chances, and we made a lot of mistakes, and they had to like kind of like take those mistakes and turn it into a game-winning plan, which in the end they didn't do because they felt almost like sorry for themselves a lot. Like a few of them said that it was too late for them, while some of them like gameplay didn't, and that's why they had a lot of good comeback plays, but didn't make the initial comeback. Okay, guys, well, see you guys next time. If you guys enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. And I'll have to say goodbye.